song gives me such summer Friday weekend vibes. I feel like I'm like repeating myself. Did I say this last week about the same song? This song gives me such like summer vibes, man. Happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you're having a good day today. Oh my gosh, I'm here. We're back. Summertime rendering. Let me find the scene that I need to be in. And voila, there we go. I don't like that. I don't like that. I hate that. Didn't happen before. It's happening now. Last stream I already shared my displeasure with the cam link. I feel like I spent a lot of money for something not worth it. What's up, Chuns? And pissing me off. Weird issues that I never had before. It's just I don't like it. I don't like it. I had to figure that out. Happy Friday. Hopefully you're all having a good day today. Let me just get this ready because I'm not wasting time. I'm pausing everything up. I'm muting everything. We're getting started really quick. Last week was a really good episode. I don't know if it'd be my favorite episode of the series. It's good. It's a good chance to be my favorite episode of the series. It's something I didn't even think of. Last week was really good, but yeah, really good episode. Let's see where we go. We ended off with some interesting developments in regards to she, they, and Heine and where they end up. What's up, Juventius? This opening is still not safe. Okay. Hey, Ushan. All right, I'm starting. Hold on. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. All right. Sometime rendering, episode 16. We're getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight into the opening. All right. Let's give myself some volume. See, I don't remember the second opening that well. Is this the usual opening? It's really crazy. It's crazy I have to ask that. It's like it's been a few episodes now and I still don't remember what the opening sounds like. So it's like this sounds different than what I remember, but it could be exactly the same. Yeah, I still like the first opening and the first CD better. I will say that. This opening and this ED is good. Opening 2 and ED 2 is good. I don't want to take away from that. It is good. But opening 1 and opening 2, I don't know. It felt more unique. And it gave the show even more identity than it already had. Like the series already had identity just from what it was doing. And I feel like that opening and ED, excuse me, added to it. Okay. So they did it already? This is my question. This is the one thing I was worried about. How a shadow that's already been under the control of Heine, how would she react after her connection has been severed? Yep. Interesting. Uh Two types of copying: replicating something with your own body, and childbirth, splitting off a part of your body to create a new shadow. Okay. One human shadow each. So she was done whenever she gave birth to Tetsu. Wow, this is a lot of information. Within a week, turn the mud and vanish. Whoa. That's some information. That's gotta be confusing, man. Mm-hmm. Are you sure Dad was doing it for your mother's sake? Yep. This has been his burden. The doctor has his other plans. Other plans, his own plans. There we go. Finally. You're free to do what you like. I don't know. What do you tell her? Yes. Just a little bit. Kind of killed me a couple of times if I'm not mistaken. Damn. She closed that distance fast. Okay. This is weird. Yeah. So yeah, to change it up. Okay, I never expected to hear that saying in the series. Damn, Mio, Shadow Mio just laying it all on the floor. She laying it all on the table. This is so weird. Yeah, that's how she feels. She putting it all out there. She's like, I'ma be gone and it don't matter. But you know what? You know it's also weird. I wonder if it's the when they're the person who creates them, how what purpose they create them for. Because Mio said she, damn, they that's all that stuff was copied. Shadow Mio said she didn't really care about like wanting to get Mio. It's like a same thing Shadow Ushio said. So is this a family thing with them? Or was it just because she was created with the purpose of finding Shadow Ushio that she didn't care about copying herself? So interesting. So they just started erasing everything. Ah. So it's going blind with rage. He's getting blinded. Uh I thought she was freaking out about something else. He does, yes. We have. I'm thinking from like the rose tinted glasses. Like we're already suspicious of him, but so isn't. So's just pissed off. Like he just learned that his mother was a shadow and all this good stuff. She's been dead for a while now. No one told him. Everyone seemingly knew about this but him. Why not? So why not have Shadow Ushio like take the body so that she could be permanent? Is that something we can't? That's why not do that? Uh oh, uh oh, uh oh, uh oh. Who did it? Who did it? Ooh, creepy. Ryunosuke. Shinpei got a gun! Finally! What's up, Killer Bean? Damn, that's a breach if I've ever seen one myself. Hidden passage? Whoa. So that means what's her name? What's her name took the body? What was her name? The chick that works with the family. She's a shadow too. What's her name? Nah, we can't restart yet. Can't restart yet. No way. No way. Oh gosh. Interesting. Negoro, thank you, thank you. She probably took the body because she's the one that delivered it in the first place. But she delivered the body the next day. Maybe they moved that plan up. Of course they moved that plan up. Heine's still here. What are we looking at? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? Oh, she's choking him out. Hurry up! Do something! Don't just stare. Oh, that's mom. Oh snap. Bust shots. You. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Woo. Dad was bleeding, so he needs to get checked out. Ay, ay, ay. Pump his chest, do something. Come on. Come on. There we come on. Golly, brought him back. Golly. Woo. He's gonna be sore as hell. It's, from getting choked. Someone take the gun from So. Someone take the gun from him before he get angry and blow his brains out. You got some explaining to do, sir. So he was already on the outs. Huh. What the hell is going on here? Ay, ay, ay. I was gonna heat up, bro. I was about to heat up. I was about to heat up. Of course she let Shadow Mio copy her. I was gonna heat up. For real, for real. This man brought his dad back just to beat the hell out of him. I didn't expect this from him. And when I say him, I mean the dad, their dad. I don't know what I expected, but I was so certain like there was a third party and he was involved. Him being so him wanting to get back into the ends with Heine. It's crazy. Why? Immunity? Oh, because he got copied and they killed his copy got killed. Yeah, the shadow, I should say. I guess so. So when would you have fought? Is Daka not? She saw it all. Damn it. She did take her. Doc isn't a shadow, right? What is it? You annoying cockroach. Really? Huh. Yeah, it's still the night of the 22nd, isn't it? Wow. Is it the night of the 22nd still? Yep. Yep, she said 2 days. Night of the 22nd still. Yeah. There we go, Shinpei. There we go. I've been saying this for a minute. Yes, sir. He's learning. Yes. That's a good speech. He's crazy. He's crazy. He's crazy. This is interesting. I want to see more of her because she's been a shadow for a long time now. They both have, but like I want to see more. Wow, really? Whoa. Yeah, tell us more. I think I kind of expected that. It's kind of like, isn't that like some vampire stories are like that? Werewolf stories are like that too. Take over the world or go home. Interesting. Hmm. Wow. That's tough. That's tough. A ledger. Like a black book. Black book. Interesting. Whoa. Yes. Oh shit. We guessed that. Damn, we didn't. We definitely guessed that. Wow. We guessed that. Okay, significance. Higashira Shide. Ew. The founder of the clinic in its first direct. Okay. Now I'm fine with our theories getting blown as long as we get to find out the truth. I'm fine with our theories getting blown. We were close though. I feel like we did a damn good job trying to figure this stuff out. We were close though. As far as that theory, we had a good 40 to 50% of it. Like, man, we were close. This was a good episode. We learned a lot of information. I love episodes like this. It's the Shrine Priest, I'm calling it now. No, he just said that it's the first one. He's saying that it's the first person. It's the first person that ran the clinic. The founder of the Higashida clinic as well as its first director. That's what he's saying. Same shading on the hand. I remember like looking at that in Discord last week. Maybe. Yeah, it makes sense why they're so loyal. It can't be this makes sense. Unless they want to throw another curveball at us. This makes sense why the Higashidas through, like, that was a line they said. It was a clue too. Damn, that's a clue. I picked up on clue but couldn't connect it to the right. Couldn't connect the dot whatsoever. Right? Couldn't connect the dot whatsoever. The founder of the Higashida clinic as well as its first director. They discovered like, it makes sense why the Higashidas are so much in servitude to them. That's why he covered his face. It still can be the priest. Look at his clothes. It's definitely the priest. But if this is current day, if this image that we're currently looking at is from 2000 and whatever year the series is taking place in, it could be the priest because the priest is going to be the only person wearing clothes like this. But if this is supposed to actually be Shideo Higashida, Shideo, whatever the hell it is, the first person in the Higashida family that served them 100% would be from an era where they all wore clothes like this. Yes or no? Or similar clothes at least. Especially if they were serving Haine, I would assume. I don't know. Maybe the founder of the Higashida, like, he founded the clinic. Maybe he did. Hiko. Thank you. So it's like, it's like, maybe it makes sense. Maybe she still has his body from all that time ago. Maybe it may, like, to entertain you guys, if it is the priest, maybe the priest is being used as what is it called when you use something as like the thing and then you birth something from it. Like, maybe the priest is used as that, the conduit, and Shidehiko is coming through him. But I'm just thinking it could just be the first person. It could just be just that. They put the clue right there in your face and couldn't connect it. Couldn't connect it right. Like, why oh yeah, the Higashida served them through generation and generation and generation and generation. That's why they started. It's just like, no, like, especially finding out that he's a shadow. The mom was always a shadow. The kids were supposed to be shadows. Like, they served them, and it would make sense that the most loyal person, the right hand to Haine, would be someone from that family. If this thing has always been contained to this island. But that makes me want to go back. I'm too far. She only wishes to return home to her hometown across the vast, deep ocean. So what stranded Haine on this island? I was thinking the same body as the priest. Maybe the priest could be the current vessel. Maybe, or he pulls it out. Yeah, it comes in and out every now and again. People won't recognize his face. Yeah. But the whole thing is, does that means? So see, we have no recollection. No, recollection is the wrong word. We have no knowledge of or any experiences or evidence. There's the word I was looking for, of a shadow being able to like change its age or size from like an individual. So it's like, what? Like, to our knowledge, do shadows get old? Because the mom, the shadows must get old then, right? They must continue aging. We have no idea when the dad became a shadow, but we know the mom has been a shadow for a few years now. And she's apparently looked the same. It's just, I'm trying to understand if the shadows do age or don't. I don't freaking know, man. I'm just thinking like, I'm trying to figure out like if they is her right hand, is Haine's right hand, and the priest is the vessel for they, then is there like we've seen the priest younger. That's what I'm trying to say. We've seen the priest younger, and we have no knowledge of shadows shift shaping and changing their age with an individual person. So is that possible? Is every single head of the priest line fed to the shadows to become the vessel for they? And if so, how the hell is that possible? That's what I'm trying to understand. I'm babbling, not making a bit of damn sense, but that's what I'm trying to get. Maybe he is the vessel. I'm kind of thinking he's not the vessel. I'm kind of thinking that we have our answer. Like, this is our answer. We could get another curveball. He could be the vessel, possibly. But I'm thinking this is it. Like, we've gotten okay, we know who they is, and we know what they're trying to do. Now it's kind of like trying to figure out, well, what the hell do we do with them? From what I understood, she could leave now. Yeah, that's what I understood too. She's still here because she wants to bring a crew of minions with her. That's what I understood too. Dokugo said Haine was the name of the first person to be copied, so maybe that's the reason to be at the island. Maybe. I'm thinking the whole island is actually connected to Haine's and the shadows phenomenon. That's why she's so connected to the place. It felt like how they were speaking about like this home made it feel like it was like some sort of like afterlife or something. Like that's what it made it seem like. You have like this place with these fruit and then like this red stuff in the background. The family that she handpicked. It's an eternal country where time doesn't exist. That's what I don't get. Like, where are we going? Where is this place at? Did she used to be there and she wants to go back? Dude, anime and manga always have like some weird spin on the Bible. That's what I'm starting to think now. Some reverse stuff. Like I'm looking at the trees, I'm looking at the fruit. It makes me feel like someone that was kicked out of paradise and wants to go back. That's what it feels like. and doesn't want to go back alone. That's kind of what I'm feeling. And no, in Japan, they all like, outside of doing like going from its own mythology, they always like to remix the Bible. Always. And so that's what that's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. Maybe that place is under the ocean. Maybe it's a perfect copy of the island, a perfectly copied Shadow Island. Maybe that's why she's, maybe. Where did she say she only wishes it's across the vast deep ocean, but we're steady going down. But we know that the cave is underground. Seemingly it's underground. We know that. Maybe it is deep underwater or something. Maybe that's why. That my question. It's been on the whiteboard for like the last how many episodes now? It's been on the whiteboard for a while now. Question is, why are the shadows copying coral? Why are the shadows copying coral and sea life and trying to replicate it and trying to do all of these things? Maybe if this place is somewhere like underwater, or if it's like a perfect replication of like the island or something, somewhere you can go. What if she was trying to, with the creation of all these shadows, what if she was trying to recreate this place at one point in time on her own, realized that it was fruitless, gave up on that, and then ultimately decided to pivot into this whole like, I'm just gonna get enough power and do it my damn self instead of trying to create it on my own? What if it was something like that? Yeah, the whole island was consumed and there was a hand reaching outwards, going out to sea, which shows that as soon as she gets the power, she's out. Like, she's not gonna waste any time. She's not gonna, like, understanding like how much of a priority it is. As soon as she gains the power, she's leaving. Like, she's done with the island and she's going straight for there. She's not hesitating. She's making haste to her destination. And it was going out. It wasn't going down, to our knowledge. It was going out. So I don't know. Shadow origin places in the ocean? Maybe there's like some ancient evil at the bottom of the ocean or something. Who knows? Maybe there is some ancient evil out there at the bottom of the ocean. I'm trying to relate as to why would she wait this long? I think because she got weakened. That's what I'm thinking. Thinking about the whole Ryunosuke situation and how she was acting with Hizuru and all of that stuff. Something had whatever it feels like Stranger Things, the other dimension a little bit. Whatever put her on this island, because if she's not from this island originally and she got put here, whatever put her here did something to her mental to where she wasn't all the way there. And it wasn't until like coming in contact with Hizuru's blood like reactivated her. It's kind of like I'm thinking about Samurai Jack, and I'm thinking about Aku, where Aku was doing battle against all the gods and all that stuff, and they ultimately won, and Aku crash lands on Earth and is just laying dormant for millennia, eons, however long it was. It was a nice, beautiful time lapse, beautiful imagery, Gendy. And then they meddle. Thanks for subbing, Nakano, goodness gracious. And then the dude I think it's the arrow, right? The guy with the arrow shoots it, activates it, and then Aku then gains a form, and he then starts waging war and all that. Like all that. That's what I'm thinking. It could be something like that, like the licking of Hizuru's blood like reactivated her, and then upon being reactivated was too weak Ryunosuke got absorbed. Boom. Now it's super weak. We have agency now, but we're weak. We can't go right now. We have to build our strength back up. That was only 14 years ago. So we continue to build our strength up. We rocking with the Higashidas already. They already got us. And I'm pretty sure that's because Shide might have been in the background just handling things while Haine was over there acting like a kid and going in and out. Shide was probably holding it down, still relaying the information, making sure everything was smooth for however long this whole shadow business was going on until this festival was coming up and we're ready to do this. But Ushio and Shinpei just happened to pop up and interrupt this plan. So it could be something like that. It could be. Oh my gosh. Man. Who knows? She probably came looking for a family. Possibly. But it's like she probably came looking for a family, but what made her stay here? Was she never gonna leave until she found a family? And it took her until she found Shiori and her family, because we keep getting the imagery of Shiori and her and Asako and her husband like walking through the park wherever they're at and they're happy. We keep getting that imagery, and we know that she keeps using Shiori's likeness because she's like, I chose this family. I chose them. So like maybe she was just looking for the right family in order to make her move. Maybe, who knows? I have no idea. There's still a lot more to know because it's hard to know. Haine, Shide, like they're the two that are like so up in the air. Everyone else, like I feel like we kind of got the gist of their character and how they're like, especially after this episode with the dad, with Dr. Higashida, like getting his perspective and seeing how he is. He's like a lot less stable than we even would have thought. He seemed like calculated. Who was he on the phone with? That's another thing. Like, who was he on the phone with? There's still like Dr. Higashida, the Higashida family line. Shide and Haine are the ones that have all the question marks. I feel like, and Shadow Mio just a little bit, but everyone else, it feels like we kind of got what we need from them. We kind of know how they are, and we'll just see what they end up doing as this series comes to a close. But as far as the other ones, those three, Haine, Shide, and Dr. Higashida and the Higashida family line, there's like bold question marks that I have where I'm just like, there's things that we know, there's information that we know that I can't connect them. I can't connect how Haine is acting now to how Haine was acting 14 years ago. And it's just weird things like the blood licking, and then how Haine was, because it feels like Haine was like a completely different person, licked the blood, went feral, and then when Ryunosuke popped her eye out and escaped, the next time we see Haine when Hizuru is leaving the island, that right there feels like that's the Haine we knew, or we know now. She feels similar to the Haine that we know now. What caused that shift? Is that how Haine always was and was in like some weird state before that? Like what's the deal? I don't know. I have no idea. Those are the big question marks. Big ones. Big question marks. Big question marks, man. That's what I'm wondering. Ushio's still a mystery. Yeah, Ushio as well. But Ushio, I'm not so like, yeah, how Ushio came to be, mystery. But not so like, I feel like whatever explanation I get for Ushio, I feel like I'm gonna be fine with. It could be the dumbest thing in the world. I feel like I can be fine with it. I think right now, like the whole Haine and Shide thing, that one needs to be like a really interesting like unravel as to what the hell is going on with them for me to be like satisfied with it. Because right now they're like very like convincing villains. They're very threatening. They have like that impact that you need from an antagonist in a series, and we're starting to unravel as we get closer to the end. And I feel like I need it to unravel to something satisfying. I've never searched for something satisfying like really in an ending where I'm like reaching. I need it to be satisfying. Like I'll be fine if they say Ushio did 3 backflips and a cartwheel on the second Tuesday of the month and it just happened to line up and that's how she was special. Whatever. But I feel like for Ushio and for Haine and Shide, I feel like that needs to be cool. That one has to be cool. That one has to be cool. Has to be. I need an episode focused on what Haine's eye did after Ryunosuke popped out. I feel like we're gonna have to get focused on that eventually. We'll definitely come back to that for sure. Absolutely. The person on the phone, that's a mystery. Who was he talking to? Because that ended like what they were talking about didn't seem like it was connected to them whatsoever. But then you get this episode and they're talking to him and he feels like he was 100% all in with Haine and them and was on the outs. Nah, I need more. Because maybe he did reach out to a third party because Haine and the Shadows didn't trust him. So he did reach out to a third party just in case. But now, as things were lining back up again, he could have found his way back in. It's kind of like, it's this weird thing. It's kind of like someone in a relationship, they get rocky. They don't know if their relationship is going to continue. And then one of them steps out and ends up like hooking up with someone else on the side. But then that's not story time. Jesus, this didn't happen to me. It's just like two people in a relationship, they start to get rocky. It's not cool. And then it feels like they're going to drift away and separate. One person, I'll just say the guy, because there's movies like this. The guy goes out, hooks up with some chick. They're like secretly together. The chick knows what his situation is. But then the dude's girl ends up finding out that she's pregnant, brings them back closer together. All their issues are out the window. But now homie's got a side chick that's pissed off because their relationship was seemingly over and now he wants nothing to do with her. Then you get your generic plot to a thriller movie of the stalker chick coming to try to kill everybody. Take it if you want it. Go search for it. That movie exists somewhere. But it's something like that. Maybe the doctor realized what was happening with the Shadows. As things started to get further and further along, he might have started to get a little bit unsettled and off kilter. But in that time, still reached out to a third party, trying to get some play. Like, if they're going to screw me, I'll screw them. But I really want to get back into the favor with the Shadows because of my wife. And then had a chance with this whole Ushio thing to button this thing back up and to get back in the ends. And now here come the Scooby-Doo kids to come mess everything up. And now I need to shoot my daughter and possibly kill my son and all this good stuff just because he's so desperate. So who knows? Who knows? I feel very comfortable calling Shinpei and everybody the Scooby-Doo kids. I really do. I really do feel comfortable calling them that. They're just thwarting everything. This is a very successful run, by the way. This is a very successful run. They got a lot done on the 22nd. They got a hell of a lot done on the 22nd. The 22nd went from being the day where nothing really happened. Yeah, I haven't either. I'm not gonna lie. I've never had like this much fun going through the discovery process of a series with this one. I'm looking at the board. I've never had this much fun. Like there's other series, they're cool and everything, but this one, it feels like every week we get a question answered, more more questions. It's really good. It is really good. It is really good. Man. I think I'm gonna call it. Link is in the description to the Discord. You already know. I'm gonna hop over there. I'm gonna rewatch this episode. There is a lot of information to write down, by the way. A lot of information. This episode opened up with information we needed to know, and then there's information littered all throughout. We're gonna write a lot of notes. So head over there to the Discord. This stream's gonna end. If you go over to the Discord, I'm going to be in there. There's gonna be people in there. We're gonna be in there chatting, talking, all that good stuff. So head over there if you'd like. If not, have a good rest of your Friday or Saturday, wherever you are. Have a good rest of your weekend coming up. Oh wow, I'm slamming stuff. Have a good rest of your weekend coming up and next week. And hopefully, God willing, I see you guys back here next Friday for episode 17. So thank you again. Appreciate you all and have a good one. Peace out.